Okay, so on to the second last track for the day, man. This over here is Sonia's Young Soul Saturdays. It's supposed to be on Saturday, but we're dropping it on Sunday this week. This is Nate Vickers, who I've never heard of, and Ekoh. I think the very first track I've ever heard of Ekoh's was Ekoh, and I can't remember, it was somebody else, and I can't remember the other artist. I think Spirit? So I don't know, something. This is Ekoh, and the last track that we heard, which was Ekoh and that Spirit dude or whatever that fucking artist's name was, I can't remember. That was a sick track though. Never heard of Nate Vickers. This is called In The End. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. Let's go. Yo, on a Linkin Park fucking beat. In the End, oh my god, he's literally doing the In the End by Linkin Park, man. Fucking rest in peace, Chester Bennington. This track was one of my favorites from Linkin Park.
It starts with one thing, I don't know when. I found myself lost in a story again, looking to try to find hope hidden within. Don't even know where to begin to pick up the pen. And all I did when I try to be better for you is add another piece of me to the things that I lose. Following the trauma buried down in the roots, it got me stuck trying to move. And all of it is so unlike the way I was before I feel this. Pulled at the soul and it's too much to deal with. Hard to see the pain when the cuts kept concealed right underneath the skin and going deep within. And all the
It's hard to see the pain when the cuts kept concealed. Come on, bro. That is absolutely fire. And he's got more, like he's got a bit of like a, he's kind of like reminding me of like a husky Mike Shinoda. Like Mike Shinoda's got a different sort of texture to his voice, but he's a little bit huskier, a little bit deeper. So it's like a huskier Mike Shinoda that's singing on this.
And it's too much to deal with. Hard to see the pain when the cuts kept concealed right underneath the skin and going deep within. And all of the intent that I had at the start doesn't matter now when it's all falling apart. Whoa. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know what it takes to find the strength to be the one finally walking away. So I'm right.
Fire on that chorus over there. I mean, it's great. You've got your own sort of thing, but no one is touching that the way Chester Bennington touched that fucking chorus, bruh. No one. No one's delivering the Chester Bennington conviction on that fucking chorus over there. There's grit to Chester Bennington, man. Come on.
To lose it all, but in the end it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know what it takes to find the strength to be the one finally walking away. So I'm writing this to look at and remind of the way you had me feeling like a walking mistake. And I've been lying awake and lying to myself, thinking about a past life. Find my way through the dark with your gaslight. Looking back at all the things that I have tried, I'm surprised that it got
That's a fucking bar over there. I found my way through the dark with your gaslight. So you've been gaslighting me, and I've been seeing you gaslighting me, and that's how I found my way through the dark, right? I learned from my fucking lessons. I realized that you were doing this to me. You were the one that were so it's kind of like the way he flipped that is actually quite cool, because it's like with your gaslights, is it you giving me a gas lamp or whatever to sort of find my way, but you're gaslighting me. So essentially you're not illuminating anything, right? You're just trying to pull the wool over my eyes, but I'm using that, right? So literally it's like kind of paradoxical to a certain degree, because it's like I'm using that to light my way, even though you're trying to make my way, you try to make my way darker, essentially. So it's quite clever the way he wrote that.
I've tried, I'm surprised that it got so far. It's like you only want what I won't be. Got a space in your heart for the old me, and I don't even think you knew him well. Like how can you be with someone that you love and feel lonely? I should've known at the start. Doesn't matter now when it's all falling apart. And what it meant to you will eventually be a memory too. When I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, pushed as far
are doing a good job, but no one delivers this like fucking Linkin Park, bro. Just nobody delivers it. It's good, but I don't know, when Linkin Park fucking does this shit hits a different way. Let's go.
Pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
It's very cool. It's very well done. I loved Ekoh's part as well. I love both of them, to be honest, right? But the thing is that it's too similar to the original. I kind of feel that if you had gone a different way, where you had taken that song and sort of chopped it up and made it your own, where it didn't try to sound exactly like Linkin Park's outside of the, sort of the main verses where you change the lyrics. Like the song was kind of like mimicked, where you just literally just changed a couple of things. The chorus was exactly the same, right, to Linkin Park, and maybe you wanted to do that essentially, but I think if you had chopped that up, changed the wording up on that, delivered that slightly differently, it would have hit differently. Because what I feel happened in this song for me is that you're trying to sell me an off-brand Coca-Cola when I can just have the original Coca-Cola, the original classic Coke, essentially. So the thing is that the song's not bad, but it's trying too much to be like classic Coke. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to be like classic Coke, I'd rather just take classic Coke. At the end of the day, I don't need a sort of like a replica of Coke. Do you know what I mean? I can just go for classic Coke because it exists. It's there. I can go to Linkin Park in the end and just listen to that, essentially, right? Whereas I kind of feel if you had chopped this up in a certain way and made it your own, so that it doesn't seem like you were trying to mimic classic Coke, I think it would have hit differently. But that's just my opinion. Not to say that it was bad. Delivery was good. Verses was good, really well produced, everything. I just feel in terms of this song, if you're going to give me the option to listen to this song or the original Linkin Park, I'll just listen to the original Linkin Park because this is so close to it, essentially. So anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.